Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome. Thank you for choosing to spend this time with yourself today. Before we begin, I want to gently remind you of something. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are not too late. If life has felt stuck, if you found yourself returning to the same fears, the same doubts, the same habit, the same invisible walls, it does not mean you are incapable of change. It simply means that somewhere along the way, your mind learned that staying where you are felt safer than stepping into the unknown. And today, we're not going to fight that part of you. We're going to understand it. We're going to thank it. And then, together, we're going to gently step beyond it. Not with force, not with pressure, but with compassion. So allow yourself now to become comfortable. Feel the surface beneath you. Notice how it holds you completely. Allow your shoulders to soften. Allow your jaw to unclench. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and gently breathe it out. Again, breathing in and slowly breathing out. One final deep breath, allowing the exhale to become longer than the inhale. And as your breath settles, allow your awareness to drift gently through your body. Notice your forehead softening, the tiny muscles around your eyes relaxing, your cheekbones becoming loose, your tongue resting comfortably, your neck releasing, your shoulders dropping lower, the weight you've been carrying beginning to melt away. Feel that wave moving through your chest, your ribs, your heart, your stomach, your hips, your legs, and your feet, until your entire body feels supported, safe, and present. Now, imagine yourself standing at the edge of a beautiful valley just before sunrise. The air is cool and fresh. The world is quiet. Soft mist gently rests over the grass. The first golden light of morning begins touching the distant hills. There is something sacred about this place, a feeling that this is where new journeys begin. Ahead of you stretches a narrow path, ancient stone beneath your feet, wildflowers growing along its edges, birdsong slowly filling the morning air. And deep within your heart, you know this path belongs to you. So you begin walking slowly, comfortably, without rushing. Every step feels lighter than the last. The further you walk, the quieter your thoughts become. The more present you feel. The path winds gently through the valley, crossing little streams, passing ancient trees. Each breath bringing a little more peace, until eventually the path comes to a stop. Standing before you is a wall, tall, weathered, covered in climbing ivy. At first glance, it seems impossible to cross. Perhaps you've seen this wall before, not here, but within yourself. The wall that whispers, "I'm not ready. I'm not good enough. What if I fail? What if people judge me? What if I lose everything? What if I'm not capable?" You stand quietly before it, not trying to tear it down, not trying to climb over it, simply observing. And then something unexpected happens. You notice words gently appearing on the stones. One by one, old beliefs, stories you've carried for years, stories that once tried to keep you safe. I'm too much. I'm not enough. I always get it wrong. I have to be perfect. I shouldn't disappoint anyone. If I change, people might leave. As you read them, you realize something. These are not facts. These are memories, echoes, protective stories written by earlier versions of you. Stories created at moments when you simply needed to make sense of the world. And perhaps those stories served you once. Perhaps they protected you. Perhaps they helped you survive. But survival is different from living. You place one gentle hand upon the wall. It feels solid, cold, real. And yet, as your hand rests here, you begin noticing something extraordinary. The wall isn't made of stone at all. It's made of mist. The closer you look, the more transparent it becomes. Because fear often appears solid, until we are willing to look at it with compassion. And as you continue breathing, the mist begins moving gently, creating a small opening. Not because you forced it, but because you stopped believing it had to remain. There is enough space now for one single step. Nothing more, just one step. And suddenly you understand. You never needed to leap over the obstacle. You only ever needed the courage to take one step, one conversation, one application, one boundary, one decision, one act of kindness towards yourself, one breath. one moment, one small movement. Because transformation rarely arrives through giant steps. It arrives through ordinary moments, repeated with extraordinary courage. The opening becomes a little wider. Warm golden light shines from the other side. You cannot yet see what is waiting for you. Only the light, only possibility, only hope. You smile gently, knowing that when you are ready, you will take that first step. And when you do, you won't become somebody else. You'll simply uncover more of who you've always been. Take a nice, slow, gentle breath again now. Notice that warm golden light as it is shining before you. The mist that once felt like an impenetrable wall now moves softly with each breath. It no longer feels threatening. It no longer feels impossible. Because nothing within you has changed. Not the world, not your circumstances, your willingness. And that changes everything. When you are ready, take one gentle step forward. There is no dramatic leap, no rush. Just one quiet step. As your foot passes through the mist, you feel something lifting from your shoulders. Not all at once. Just enough. Enough to stand a little taller. Enough to breathe a little deeper. Enough to realize that fear never disappeared. It simply stopped being in charge. Continue walking now. The mist begins fading behind you. Eventually, it disappears completely. Before you stretches the most beautiful meadow you've ever seen. Long grasses sway gently in the breeze. Wildflowers dance in every direction. The sun bathes everything in a warm golden glow. The air feels lighter here, not because it is perfect, but because this place carries no judgment, no comparison, no expectations, just acceptance. A winding path leads through the meadow. You follow it slowly, feeling the earth beneath your feet, listening to songbirds singing overhead, watching butterflies drift effortlessly from flower to flower. Every step feels strangely familiar, as though you've walked this path before. And perhaps you have, not with your body, but with your soul. Ahead, beneath the branches of a magnificent oak tree, someone is waiting. You cannot quite make out who it is yet, only a gentle presence. As you move closer, your heart begins recognizing something before your mind does. the figure slowly looks up and smiles, not with surprise, but with recognition, as though they've always known you would arrive. As you step closer still, you realize something. The person standing before you is you, not a different person, not a perfect person, not a version untouched by hardship, but the truest version of you. The version beneath the fear, the version beneath the self-doubt, the version that has never forgotten who you really are. Notice their face, their posture, the way they carry themselves. There is a quiet confidence about them, not loud, not arrogant, just peaceful and grounded. They are not free because life became easy. They are free because they stopped believing every fearful thought. They learned to walk with uncertainty instead of running from it. They choose authenticity over approval, curiosity over fear, compassion over criticism. They welcome you with open arms, and as they embrace you, you feel something settle deep within your heart. A feeling you've perhaps been searching for. Home. You remain there for a few moments, held, accepted, completely enough. Eventually you sit together beneath the old oak tree. The breeze moves gently through its branches. Golden leaves drift lazily around you, and the silence between you feels comfortable and healing. Because sometimes the deepest conversations happen without words. After a while, your future self turns towards you and says softly, "I've been waiting for you. Not because you were late, but because every path you walked, every mistake, every heartbreak, every delay brought you exactly to this moment." You ask quietly, what was the biggest obstacle? Your future self smiles gently. It was never the world. It was believing the stories that fear kept repeating. You thought you needed certainty before taking a step. You thought confidence came first. But confidence was always waiting on the other side of action. You thought you had to become worthy, but you always were. You thought you had to stop being afraid. But courage was simply choosing to move while fear walked beside you. Take a nice slow breath and allow these words to settle deeply and completely. Now ask your future self, what do I need most right now? Listen. Don't force an answer. Perhaps they speak. Maybe they show you something. Or maybe they simply place a hand upon your heart. Trust whatever comes. Now ask, what have I forgotten about myself? And again, just simply receive. Your future self then reaches into a small leather satchel resting beside them. Inside are several beautiful objects, each glowing softly. One represents courage. One represents trust. One represents self-belief. One represents peace. One represents joy, and one represents freedom. Without thinking, allow yourself to choose the one that calls to you. Notice what you pick up. Notice its weight, its color, its warmth. Your future self smiles. That has always belonged to you. You never lost it. You simply forgot where you placed it. Hold this gift gently in your hands. As you do, its light begins flowing into your body, into your chest, spreading to your shoulders, into your mind, every cell remembering something, remembering your strength, remembering your resilience, remembering your worth. Your future self looks at you one final time and says, "You do not have to become me. You are already me. The only difference is that I kept walking." The words settle softly into your heart, not as a pressure, but as permission. Permission to take one more step, one more breath, one more chance, one more beginning. The breeze moves through the meadow once more. The oak tree whispers overhead. And instinctively you know it's almost time to continue your journey. As you remain for a few moments under the beautiful ancient oak tree, feeling the warmth of your future self beside you, feeling the quiet confidence that surrounds them, remember there is no rush to leave, no clock counting the moments, only stillness, only presence, only peace. As you can feel your journey gently coming to an end, your future self smiles gently, then quietly says, "Whenever you doubt yourself, whenever you believe you cannot continue, whenever fear becomes louder than hope, come back here. I will always be waiting. Not because I exist somewhere ahead of you, but because I exist within you." Those words settle deeply into your heart, and you place one hand over your chest for a moment. You begin to feel that truth. Your future self gets up and takes a step backwards, then another. Golden light begins surrounding them, not fading away, simply becoming part of the landscape. Like sunlight returning to the sky, like morning mist dissolving into the day, until eventually only the ancient oak tree remains. Standing quietly, watching over the meadow, you take one final breath, then begin walking once more. You smile softly, realizing that things are not actually obstacles. They are the very things that carry you forward. As you return now to the beginning of your journey, you remember what your future self has said, and you know that you can begin again whenever you feel like it. You do not have to become someone else. You do not have to wait until you are fearless. You do not have to have every answer. You simply have to keep taking the next step. Take one final deep breath in and slowly exhale it out. And when you are ready, you can gently open your eyes. Welcome back, beautiful soul. May you leave today with a little more trust in yourself, a little more compassion for the journey, and the quiet courage to take your next step. Because that step, however small, may be the one that changes everything.